Hostiles have captured the hard point. Hard point identified. Enemy UAV above. Bombing run ready for action. Hard point contested.
Push it. Push it.
Push it. Let's go.
What's going on, guys? Bleez Graffiti, and I'm here yet again to tell you guys another story that actually happened quite a damn while ago. I think it was like 2-3 years ago, and this is a big step up from my last stories, you know, sleeping in a haunted house, school website got hacked, so yeah, you might want to bear in mind straight away, 2 3 years, that's a damn long time to remember something, so the story might be a little bit inaccurate, but I definitely remember it, because it's something big that happened in my life, actually, it really is. Saving a freaking dog's life, something that I always wish I did, and well, I basically did it. So this happened in my old house, I believe, yeah, my old house, and there was this like road that were going into a field. There were completely nothing there, there were no park, not a lot of people went there, a couple of dog walkers here and there, and basically there's this like bike track, not exactly a bike track, but someone's obviously had a shovel, then like tried to make like a bike track thing, but no one really goes there, to be honest. But me and my mates went there because we were bored, we had nothing else to do, so we went down there, and I seen a dog on its own, this like, oh gosh, I remember what it looked like. It was brown and it was medium sized, but I can't actually remember what type of breed of dog it was, so but it was like a staffy cross, kind of. It wasn't exactly a proper staff, but it was like a staffy cross, like a brown staffy cross. And my mate, and I seen it down the field kind of far away, and I thought, like, normally when I see a dog on its own like that, I always think that the owner's always far away, or it's just on its own. Well, not on its own, but it's just far away from the owner, so I didn't really take much notice of it. And then about 4 seconds later, my mate says, "You seen that dog? It's on its own." And I said, "Seriously? I thought it would be on its lead or something." And he says, "No, it's actually on its own." So we had a look for the owner. There was no owner whatsoever. So we all just went up to the dog. There was about 4 of us. Yeah, there were 4 of us, including me. So a fair bit of people. So hopefully it didn't escape or anything, because it actually just came out of a forest by the looks of it, because there's a forest right behind of the actual dog, so I'm guessing that's where the dog was. Whether it got lost in the forest or anything, I have no idea, but we got the dog, and we were there for like a minute just trying to make sure it don't go out, you know, because it's on its own and it's scared, bless him, so it's obviously looking for his owners, and we were basically just staying with him. We didn't want to leave him, obviously, we didn't want him to run away, so we tried to keep him near us, you know. And then so I phoned up my mum to say, "Mum, I've just found a lost dog," and she phones RSPCA, and guess how long that they said that they would take? 3 to 4 hours. And I thought, no way am I staying here for 3 to 4 hours. Like, even if I tried, I probably won't even be able to, because 2 hours is way too much, an hour is way too much. Half an hour, I could probably do that, but spaced at 3 to 4 hours, I'll probably get really bored staying out there, and at the end, you know, the dog we'll probably lose the dog in the space of 3 to 4 hours. So I thought, just try and stay here as long as I can. I don't want to leave the dog on its own, because love me now, would you like to be a dog and lost, and then someone finds you and then leaves you and whatnot? I didn't. So we stayed with the dog. And then this old lady, she came with 2 dogs on the leads. She came up to us and she said, do you want me to give the dog a walk?" And I said, "Yeah, sure." And we just said, I don't know who this dog is or anything. Like, the dog literally only had 3 legs, so it was definitely looked after and everything. So I really wanted to get this dog back to the owner, but I trusted this girl because she was about 60 years old and she had 2 dogs. You know, if it was like a guy wearing a hat or tracksuit bottoms, proper, smoking a fag with 3 other people, then I wouldn't let him get the dog at all, no matter what. But I trusted this old lady. She was about 60 years old, so I gave her the dog, and then she took the dog for a walk across the field, well, not across the field, to the forest, and then back. Like, there was a small little forest, and not like a proper proper decent forest. It's only like a forest which has only got like 2 walkways. Like, it's not even a good forest, to be honest. But she takes the dog for a walk, and then eventually, you know, we were just going on the bike track and whatnot, waiting for the dog to come back, see what's happening and stuff. And then she came back, and then she says, "Do you want me to bring the dog to mine?" And I said, "Yeah, sure, why not? Because we can't stay here for days, can we? You know, we can't live with the dog on the streets." So she took the dog to hers, and before we actually took the dog to hers, I did actually find a lead for the dog. Well, not a lead for the dog, but I found this like rope thing, and I put like the rope over the dog. I didn't want to strangle it or anything, but it was either have it leadless, running around looking for the owner, or have like a rope tied around its neck, and then we could actually use it as a lead. Like, I'm sure that probably weren't the best thing to use, like a rope, because it'll probably be kind of uncomfortable for the dog. But yeah, so we had the dog, we were waiting there for about 10 minutes, some of us on the bike track and whatnot, waiting for the owner to come back. She came back, and then we took the dog to hers, and then what do you know, that's all I know. So hopefully the dog's actually back to its good old owner. And well, the owner's probably not old, it's probably normal age, the owner, but the dog was well looked after. Like, to actually, if a dog loses its legs, to get that thing stitched back or something, that will cost a lot of money. Trust me now, that will probably cost about more than 300 quid. So the dog is well looked after. Hopefully we actually got it back to the right owner. I'm pretty sure we probably did. And yeah, so if any of you guys want more stories like this, just comment below, and then I'll give you more stories. So for now, guys,